Okay, this actually does work. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna find out if this is gonna work. Hey, it worked. Fantastic. You are live and the internet can totally see you, and I'm hoping you can all hear me and all that kind of good stuff because everything looks like it's working. I don't know. I tried to use the new live stream stuff and that didn't work. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna play a new game here. There's latency stuff. I don't even know what's going on anymore, in all honesty. But I tried to use the new live stream stuff. Stream time! I tried to use the new live stream stuff and I don't know. It kept taking me to the old live stream page and it kept trying to send my information to the old live stream page. So here we are. Let's load up. Okay. These are not gonna work. So let's roll up some people first. I'm not gonna use narcoleptic. I really don't want that one. That's okay. I'm looking for somebody. I need ranching, digging, building. Those are the three that I'm looking for here. Might take me a moment to find them. Bottomless stomach. That's probably okay. And this person does digging and researching, so that's actually not a bad thing. Don't want loud sleeper. No, thank you. Small bladder is fine. They've got digging. Okay, so building would be great. Bottomless stomach is really not my favorite. I really do not like narcoleptic. Oh my gosh. Can't do cooking errands, that's fine. Let's see, the grimy cantaloupe. Let's rename this planet. The luckless stream. I want to make sure that I know that this is our stream one, because I'll forget. And I'm gonna change this name. That one's gonna be Mare, this one's gonna be Ramen, and we're gonna embark. And we're gonna see how quickly things fall apart. We've actually been doing fairly well. I've been playing this for, oh my gosh. Let's give this a pause. Really? Right there? Okay. There's a giant hole underground, like right underneath where we're at, with a bunch of shine bugs. Don't really see anything. There's some water up there. Okay. Well, let's start with digging. I said let's start with digging. There we go. We're gonna dig that up, and I'm gonna dig all of this out. All the tutorial stuff. I think I can turn that off, and I haven't bothered. Hey, turn that off. And I want a pump here. That way we can get water. All right, let's see. Where do I want to build? Shush. Where do I want to build? I need to build bathroom and bed. These are the two things that I need to start with. So I think I'm gonna put there's oxlight right there. I want to make sure we don't dig out the oxlight, so I'm just gonna dig around it. And I'm gonna put the bathroom here. Let's build. I want to give a little bit of space for ladders. I'm like, the thing that you climb on. Ladders. That's what a ladder is called. And I'm gonna put that actually here. Just to make a note of what I'm doing here. I'm gonna put the door right there. And we're gonna build 2 wash basins right here, and some outhouses over here. I've done this before. Nothing super exciting as far as I'm concerned. It's all just kind of your basic, I don't know, duplicate lives. Fetching water. We got 1 wash basin. I don't know why I'm pausing this. That doesn't really make any sense. Oh, there's oxlight right there. Why is there oxlight right there? Oh, we need to dig this out too. Don't stop, keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. It's been a while since I've streamed, so I'm glad to be streaming today. I don't know if it's just me, but it is. It's a good season to be streaming. Nice and peaceful. None of the kids next door are home, so they're not yelling about things like they normally do. Really? Get rid of that. Let's dig that up. I'm hoping they'll get the beds done. What, did Jean just teleport through the ground there? That was confusing. Look at him go, look at him dig. Oh yeah, we should get the cots done before the end of the day. The cycle is up on the left-hand side. Oh, nothing's going on because I'm not digging anything out. Can I continue that? No, there's a shine bug in here. Can you leave, buddy? Oh, come on, get out. Nope. Okay, so shine bug, sorry shine bug, but he has to die. And the reason he has to die, hey, thanks ramen. The reason he has to die is because he'll give off light and then, well, all my guys will stay awake, and that is terrible. Okay, let's get rid of that. Oh, we can't actually get over there yet. Yay! Thank you. We need a... Oh, everybody's using the bathroom at this point. And they're gonna eat, and then they're gonna get some sleep. So we need a food source, oxygen source, which I'm not too worried about because we've got a ton of oxalite. This is crazy. And then we also need food, oxygen, research. That's the next thing after this. Oh, and the hatch is stuck. Yeah, he's stuck in the door, and I don't think... Let's actually deconstruct that door so he can move. I always feel bad when the creatures get stuck in my doorways. Like, why? How did you get stuck in there to begin with? Okay, looks like everybody's doing all right. Here's dig this. Oh, don't destroy that. Let's dig this way. I think the oxalite still gives off stuff even if you destroy it, so I'm not too worried, but I just don't really need to do that. Let's dig this out too. Look at them go. I like how they make squeaking noises when oh, hey. I like how they make squeaking noises when they get happy. The duplicates, as far as I understand, don't have a language, which is kind of strange to me. I don't know. It's all very weird. Alright, so now we have a, well, we will have a bathroom. We moved the hatch so we can put this in here. Oh, the hatch fell. He's down here now. Hi, little buddy. Oh. Alright. He can be in there if he wants to be in there. Okay, so we've got all that done. Let's start working on some research. We've got a research station. I'm gonna plop that here. Sure. Apparently I'm not gonna plop that there. Yeah, you know what? Let's dig this way. And we're gonna put it over here. That way I can make a park on the other side. Do kind of want parks. They make your duplicants happy. We're gonna put 2 batteries down here. We don't need 2 batteries, but it'll just make it a little bit easier to deal with in the long run. Then we're gonna move everything anyway. I can't believe this. Okay, let's inspect this. Let's see, we've got husbandry notes. The hatch has been selected for development due to its naturally wide range of potential food sources. Energy production is our primary goal, but augmentation to allow for the consumption of non-organic materials is a more obtainable first step and will have additional uses for waste disposal. The morb has been selected for development based on its ability to perform a multitude of the waste breakdown functions typical for a healthy ecosystem. Design should focus on eliminating the disease risk posed by a fully matured morb specimen. The puffed may be suited for serving a sustainable decontamination role. Potential designs must focus on the efficiency of these processes. Weezeworts are an ideal selection due to their low nutrient requirements and natural terraforming capabilities. Design of these creatures... Creatures? Are Weezeworts creatures? I thought they were plants. Should focus on enhancing their natural influence on ambient temperatures. All right. So that works. Looks like these guys are not doing anything. Let's select the research. I want them to start with basic farming. Nobody can do anything. There we go. Now they can. We have one more battery that needs to be created. We need to put a tile there. Let's build some storage bins because we need places to store a lot of this crap. It's going to be lowering our overall decor and making people unhappy, so might as well. Let's build some tiles so that they can move a little faster. And we're gonna need to build a waste place. That sentence was amazing. I'm thinking, let's get rid of this. Maybe right in here? I don't know. Do we have anything else that we can investigate in here? What is this supposed to be for? I think we have one of these in one of the other games that I was playing, and I still am not entirely certain what the point of those are. Look at all of this oxalite in here. Oxylite? Oxylite. There's a Y in there. All right, let's build storage bins and tiles. Calf is actually streaming. Weird, right? I kept talking about coming back and doing some streaming, and I apparently I don't know what I do, but I don't really do it. And hello! I hope you guys are all having a great Thursday. Kind of a weird day. I was gonna stream yesterday. It's been over 2 months. I was gonna stream yesterday, but we had a car breakdown, so that's right, the streaming bot died too. That doesn't help any. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna stream yesterday and just didn't, and it's been like a really emotional year. We've lost family members and stuff, so I've just haven't been feeling it, to be honest. But I'm back, and I'm hopefully gonna get back to streaming a little bit more on the regular, which I'm excited about, by the way. Ooh, we've almost got the next duplicate here. All right, build, 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 come on. Research, build. It is so windy outside, guys. Something just slammed into the house, and I'm not entirely certain what it was, so I'm hoping it wasn't important. It's probably a bad thing. These guys do cleanup if I just leave them to their own devices. I'm hoping to get them back so we can actually, you know, have the regular streams again. Printables. Let's see. Don't want the Joya seed. What are the Joya seeds for? Wait a minute. I'm hoping to get back into it. Jumping Joya. Oh, it's a cactus. Decorative plants that are colloquially said to make gardeners jump for joy. Is that all they're for? Yeah, we're not going to print those. Try that again. Don't want the poke shell, which are adorable little crab things. Might have. Sounds like something Mare would do. Don't want Meep here. Yes, his name is Meep. He's allergic to the floral scent. And we've got Nicola here, who cannot do digging errands. He's not too bad. He's got that, but I'm not going to print anybody up right now because of the oxygen and food stuff requirements. Yeah. Okay, so research done. Now the next thing I want to research is power regulation. Even I've been missing the regular streams. I haven't figured out exactly what I want to stream. I think that's one thing. It's like, what do I want to stream? Let's see, I want to build... Park is 2 wild plants. Nature reserve is 4 wild plants. 1, 2, 3. We need to get some cleanup going on here. Y'all going to bed? Is that what's going on here? Oh, we need to build this too. Okay, for that we got the algae terrarium. We've got the planter box and the ration box. and compost, which is actually what I needed. How are we doing with these? 9 visits, 12 visits. Yeah, we're gonna want to get this done. Something really did slam into the house though. It's been going on all day where the wind will pick up, and then I don't know if it's like a door outside that's loose or the fence. Oh god, I hope the fence didn't fall in. No. I should show off germs. If you've never watched the other stream, there are no germs. Not the stream, but the videos. When you guys use the outhouse, they get germy. So, yeah. Is that just a thing in the world right now? I know it was pretty stormy up in Northern California as well, and they like shut down Duplicants! Hi, Mare. They shut down, like, I think it was PG&E went through and like closed, like shut down a bunch of the power stuff, and it's been a mess. I don't know. Not that I trust PG&E to begin with. Not making it any better. I would like the shine bug to go over here. And we're gonna put a park right here. That way, just the duplicants get happy when they go through a park, so we have not unlocked the park sign, granted. Look at all my little duplicants, they're so cute. They make squeaky noises, and I don't know. I guess I would make squeaky noises if I was a duplicant too. Alright, you just stay over there, buddy. Perfect. I think we want to dig down here. Look at all of this. Why is this one mealwood? Yeah, that's mealwood, and it's weird. No, we didn't, luckily. We were lucky one of the neighboring counties actually got shut down though. So we were like this close to doing so. We lost internet for a while. That was fun. I'm glad that didn't happen on a streaming day. I'm actually impressed that we still have power at all. Usually when it gets windy, it gets a little rough. And here they shut down, like it was super windy, so they went through and like shut down so that if there was any sparking, it wouldn't set on, wouldn't cause a fire from the power lines, because that makes sense. Mare's driving buses on the side. Of course he is. Letting all these guys... Oh, research is done. We researched power. We got the wire bridge, which just allows power to go around things. The jumbo battery, which is what I actually wanted. And the switch. So I want the better battery for, obviously, holding power. Such a stupid sentence, but I feel the need to say it anyway. And then the next research I want to do is going to be meal preparation, because we want these farm tiles. Is that really what we want? I think it is. And then I'm going to start going for, I want to get the advanced research, and then I want to go for the fire poles. We'll make it. Wait, does that actually unlock? Hang on, go back up here for a second. Where is the park signs? I know they're around here somewhere. You have to research them for some reason. Are they down here? Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I'm just gonna change everything around. I don't know where the park signs are. Oh, they're right here. Park sign is in agriculture. You know what? Let's just... Oh, we don't have... Never mind. We actually can't do that because we need the advanced research for that. I'll figure this out. You all right over there? Cult leader with a K? Alright, everybody pick it up. Go put it away, and hopefully... So if we look at our decor overlay, yeah, this is bad. We need to get some of that debris out of here. And let's see, let's start building a disposal system over here. We don't really need a door. We will need a door, but we don't need a door right now. Okay. I don't know why that got censored. That was weird. Something in that sentence YouTube didn't like. All right, we're gonna put the bottle opener there, and we're gonna build like a water trap here. It's fantastic. Yay. Soon our duplicants will have a place to dump all of their waste. Sounds awful, honestly. I don't know why I think about that. All right, we also need another bottle opener. We're gonna put that here. And this here. Oh, we got a first skill point. Hey, look at that. We've got Jean here. Hard digging, advanced researching. Can either of you guys learn that? Nope. We're gonna go ahead and do advanced researching for Jean there. Jean! I don't know. Yeah, it actually, I had to approve your comment there. I don't know why they go up to the printing pod and like stand under it and like get blessed by it. It's kind of weird, honestly. Okay, we're gonna put water in there. Gonna dig all this out. Oh, we need, hang on. The thing we need is refinement compost. We're gonna put that right there. Can they knock it out? What are you guys doing there, buddies? That would be great that they would get stuck in there. So there's no oxygen in this area, so they have to hold their breath, and obviously, eventually they have to go get oxygen. Don't you dare, you stay down there. Little shine bug is gonna get stuck in our, oh my gosh. Cancel that. Oh, no. Okay, it did not get stuck. Whew. I thought it was. Auto harvest. And who got the next skill point? Ramen did. Let's give Ramen the hard digging so they can dig hard stuff. There's like 3 levels. There's soft, hard, and super hard. Hey, thank you for coming. Materials, and then there's like impossible to dig stuff. I'm gonna make sure that we have taken care of. Did you just eat something? Oh right, hatches eat stuff and then they poop out coal. That's just a thing that happens in this game. Now we're gonna be putting water in here, like dirty water, and dirty water creates dirty oxygen. Mare is only partially here. Sometimes. All right, we're doing pretty good to start off with. Oh, there is the other person for the skill point. Mare is going to learn improved construction. Yay! I'm glad I made your day better. Hopefully it improves. I don't know what happened, but we've all had those days. Oh, we need more research. Let's research the water cooler. Actually, I want to build the ladders all the way across. They can walk on the top of the ladders, so it's kind of like a nice little path. Kind of funny that they have to do that. They can do that, but still worth it. We learned the electric grill, which is huge. Farm tile, egg cracker, and also the mess table. Oh, we can build a mess. And I need to build oxygen. Actually, let's do this. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna build down a little bit here. Like I said, I want to get back into streaming. I kind of lost it, and I really did enjoy streaming, so I want to get back to it. It's just been, things have been chaotic. Everything's falling. There's a lot of water down here. Anything else down here? There's more oxalite there. Oxylite. Oh, here's a fish. Are you kidding me? That's right there. Ugh. So we've got a natural steam geyser right here. It's actually not a bad thing that we have that because we can use the natural gas to get energy, but it's kind of a pain because it creates a lot of... did the hatch fall? Where did the hatch go? I have so many questions. Well, more research. We're gonna go to the next one, which is the advanced research, supercomputer, and skill scrubber, which I've never used, actually. Ooh, we've got new printables. You know what, we're gonna build all the way down. And then we can also do some auto harvest stuff. All right, what do we got here? Shine nymph eggs, which create shine nymphs. They're the shiny little shine bugs. Rowan, who's a night owl, researching, decorating, and can't do building errands. Turner, digging, suit wearing, supplying. He's a grease monkey. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on all of those for now. We're gonna want more duplicants, but we still don't have any oxygen creation, so we wanna make sure we take care of that. I also need... I'm just gonna carve this out and put a microbe musher, which sounds disgusting, by the way. Just saying. Right there. What I should do is build a ladder across and down right here. And then build a little... I don't know what to call this. Like, build a box to put the water in. We'll probably end up moving it eventually. Probably not today. I can't imagine us getting that far in the game today. I am moving pretty quick, but I've done this initial setup for the game like a zillion times. I want to set this to priority 9 so people actually take care of it. That would be nice. And what's going to happen is it's going to build a little door here. It's going to take a couple of these. We'll get that, and that should help keep all of our polluted water or polluted air from mixing with our regular air. Not that it's going to matter eventually. We'll end up having deodorizers, and 9 times out of 10 I end up accidentally letting polluted oxygen into the base anyway, so I have to say I'm not the most efficient person at this game. Build my duplicants. They absolutely positively hate getting wet, and I have never related to like a character in a game. There's something about wet socks that are the worst. Soggy feet, like if you've been out in the rain or something, and it's just awful, you guys. I do not approve. Let's just watch everything happen. I don't know how best to do this. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit and you guys can just watch everybody do things while they finish up. They're gonna get the micro musher and stuff down. They're gonna start building this little floor place here, which will be good. They're doing some research. Now, one of the things that'll happen eventually is these batteries and stuff will get really hot. We're gonna want to get them out of this area before they do that. No. Exactly. When we went to Japan, we got stuck in a typhoon, obviously, and we got stuck in the rain multiple times, and I had fabric shoes, and that, you know, just having fabric shoes and having the water slowly creep in, it's awful. So I totally feel you when you're like walking around and it's like raining and you get wet and you're just like, oh, why? And it's even worse, you know, when you have your bag and you obviously have, you know, paper supplies in there, you know, your books, and those get wet and they crinkle and you're just like, why does everything have to happen like this? Or maybe that's just me. That's my response. Oh, wait. This does not need to... This one does not need to happen. So we've created a little catch-all now, so nothing can go through here. No gases can go through there. Oh, you need rain boots to go through puddles, or some other sort of like, what are they called? Waterproof shoes. All right, so I'm gonna make a second shift. I'm gonna make a morning shift, by the way, because our mayor is a morning person. Is mayor actually a morning person? I don't think he is. But we're gonna make him a morning person. Get some boots in the morning. Boots? Boost. Get some boots. That'll solve some of your water problems. I'm an always person. Look at the baby shy nymph. It's a tiny baby. It's actually got the tiny baby happiness. It will grow into an adult as it ages and becomes wide to the ways in the world. I got a personal issue with my husband because he'll do that where like he'll do the dishes and then like shake his hands off so the water goes onto the floor. And it's 9 times out of 10, it's me who steps in the water. Sometimes it's with socks, sometimes it's without socks. But either way, every once in a while I need to like, I get a little frustrated. Also, hello. Like, why? Why do you, You can dry your hands. There are towels in the kitchen. You don't have to shake your hands. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I know where to bury bodies. I'm just kidding. Okay. Yes, food safety. So we now actually have food. Can you put that in here? And we're gonna be eating mush bars. Ugh. They're not tasty, from what I understand. They're awful. Now we're gonna set this to 9 and this one to 9 because we don't want polluted stuff sitting around our base, but we don't have to worry about it now. Yes, I will be streaming again soon. I hope to stream next week as well. So either check my Twitter because I usually post there, or just watch the let's stream page, live stream page. I'll figure it out eventually. I'll figure out my words. Stay tuned. But yes, I'll be back soon. I'm hoping to get back into the flow of things, really stream a little bit more often. Hopefully you guys will be around for it. This is different. I wanted to try out a couple things that I learned. As you can see, this is like brand new game. We've got this right off the bat. This little, I don't know what to call this. We've got the natural gas geyser right here. That is gonna be awful. One of the biggest issues I've run across is I tend to do okay in this game, but the heat issue has been something that I just have not figured out. And I don't know what it is about heat, but just, I just haven't, honestly. So in this game, or this particular save, I'm gonna hopefully, no promises, do a little bit better. One of the things that obviously makes sense to do is to move the heat objects, like these batteries and the manual generator, away from the center of your base, which is exactly where they currently are. Like, duh. I'm gonna sweep up this I'm gonna sweep up this water. Yeah, that sounds about right. I need to... Oh, you know what? I could just build a tile on top of this, and we're gonna put a bottle emptier. Okay. Right there. It's hard to see my keyboard from where I'm sitting. We're gonna dump the water we get into there. Do I hear snoozing? They make squeaking noise, guys. They squeak. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, and I'm gonna turn the lice loaf. That sounds so disgusting. I'm gonna turn the lice loaf onto forever, so whenever they end up getting enough of the stuff, to let them create it. Now I also want to turn off meal lice as a consumable. That way they don't just eat it, because they will, because they're duplicates, and I don't completely understand the point. I'm just eating... Well, I guess that's not true. I do understand the point. You know, every once in a while I'll go out to the refrigerator and you'll eat the cheese that's out there because it's cheese, but it's an ingredient for a meal, so I kind of get it, but it's like awful and it moves. Oh, that's it always sucks when you have to go through books because you always want to keep, especially books. You always want to keep them, but hopefully you'll be able to save a little bit of money and stuff from downsizing. I get ya. I've been there. We've donated a lot of books in the past, and that sucks, dude. Having to downsize and... yeah. I feel for you. I had a friend who moved a couple years ago into a studio apartment and had to downsize too, and I just... it's hard. It's really hard. So hopefully things will look up eventually for you guys. So you won't have to continue to downsize. I mean, there's only so, well, I was gonna say there's only so downsize you can get, but that's not necessarily the case, and I hope that does not end up being the case for you. What? 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 Who? Oh, Mayor's Machinery raised to 1. All I heard was a woohoo! So he actually has, he can actually operate machinery better. Better. Way to go, Mayor. I don't know if you guys can hear that because obviously I've got my headset on and I've got very nice audio. But you can hear the wings of these guys flapping. Oh, that's good. Moving sucks. I've done multiple moves all by myself. Yeah, that's when you call friends. You're just like, help me, please. I don't want people yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and create the sandstone. I don't think I've ever used... I'm trying to think if I've ever used a moving company. We ended up, like, renting a U-Haul once, but never a moving company. You're so cute. Look at the little baby one. Look at it just... it's so... ooh. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. When I moved out of my last apartment, we ended up... I didn't want to rent a U-Haul because there's really, like, the people here who rent U-Hauls kind of will screw you over. We've had that happen before. So I, like, called a couple friends that had trucks, and we had... I want to say we had like 7 or 8 people. Like we did the whole like, we need a favor thing to like everybody we knew. We ended up like having 8 people. Oh my god. U-Hauls are so expensive. And then we bought pizza afterwards for everybody, and that was only like 20 bucks, I think. 20, 30 bucks, which wasn't bad. And we got it all done in one day. So we had a bunch of really strong guys like moving couches and stuff, and I moved small boxes, and that helped. I do have an SUV, though that needs to be... oh, you pay. That's good. I think the best thing about having friends, you can just be like, I will give you pizza if you help me move my crap, is the best thing. It's just the way. The pizza was good. It's something about moving. It took us like 5-6 hours to move a whole apartment's worth of stuff. And it was good. It was good to get out of there. Our apartment neighbor was a crazy person anyway. Alright, what else do we got here? Make sure I am doing what I need to do in this game. Let's research... oh, pressure management, yes. There's like a whole bunch of weird stuff about this game that I was watching videos on that I didn't know. This is the best though, getting some pizza after moving. There's just something about pizza after moving a house or like an apartment or something that just is totally, it's the best. It doesn't matter how many times you've moved. I'm sorry, Mayor. You deal with those, I wanted to call them suppressions, but that's not right. Escalations. You deal with those suppressions. I'm gonna destroy that. I'll still be here for at least a little bit longer. When you come back, I'll end the stream. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Yes, we left Lydia alive. I couldn't kill Lydia. She's like weird. She's like like she has to be in the rest of that series because of just who she is and how much chaos she causes. Like standing in doorways. We can't not have somebody do that. I don't like the fact that that's right there, guys. I was playing another game where the geysers were basically on the far reaches of the map, and it was actually kind of nice that they weren't nearby because that heat wasn't right there. Another one I had, the printing pod was right here and the geyser was right here. That made some terrible, terrible times. Talk about overheated base real quick. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what it is with Lydia. I haven't never had that many issues with, well, no, I guess I'm thinking Lucian stands in doorways too, but he's a ghost, so it's fine. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna do one more. We're gonna build right into this pot of vacuum. I thought this was gonna be carbon dioxide, but no, this is just vacuum. Well, you know, it's... They don't want to actually do any work. That's not what I'm... I was about to say not what I'm paying them for, but I'm not paying them at all. You don't need to go for a swim. I need you, Mare. You just, you're our... Wait, what does Mare do? Okay, come back here. Wait, no, I can look at my skills. Mare is our constructor. So you don't get to go for a swim. We need you to construct things. I actually need somebody to cook. Okay, we just finished. Okay. We've got the manual airlock, which is actually what I wanted. The liquid valve, which I don't care about right now, and the gas valve, which I don't care about right now. I could probably put the... Is this really... I got that done before that? Wow. I'm gonna put the manual airlock right here. You're paying them by letting them live. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but if you listen, I don't know if you guys have your headphones on. One of these is squeaking. That was the duplicants. I've never listened to that before. That's wild. There is some weird stuff in this game that I'm apparently not aware of, which is interesting. I want... This poor Hatch right here is going to be so confused when I destroy his home. Sorry, dude. And the mail is going. I can hear them from here, guys. I'm hoping they don't knock on the door because I'm actually waiting for a couple packages. Don't worry about me. We're doing all right. You know, one of the nice things about having my husband work, I say having my husband works, but he would die if he wasn't able to work. After the earthquake here, they ended up being out of work for 2 weeks straight. And he was champing at the bit. Champing at the bit. I don't know what that accent was. He was chomping at the bit a little bit just to get back to work. He loves his job, so everything he does, you know, helps pay the bills. So we are not in dire straits here. Actually, that's one of the reasons why we've been going up north to see family and friends, because normally they would come here. And they got screwed over for taxes, so we have been going up instead. See people. Ramen's athletics increased to 2. Good job, Ramen. Oh, I think that was more of a mental thing than it was anything else. Unfortunately, this might not just be me. This is going to be a little bit of a rant, I have to say. But when you mess something up, you know, if things aren't working out, and this is definitely a call out to Mare, because I've been working on actually trying to get a painting for him done too. And you get to a point and it fails. And you're just like, okay, start over. But sometimes it gets to a point you're just like, my brain is exploding and I'm going to throw this out the window. And I actually have to do that painting that I was talking about in that post 3 times. I have to start over again today because I still don't like it. I have to get that done too. It's a commission. Nah, financially, we are okay. Things are, well, as long as the house doesn't come down around our ears, we will be okay. If it comes down around our ears, we're going to be calling our insurance company and hoping, hoping they will pay us. We have not got any. Yeah. I'm out of 8x10 canvases. I've used them all trying to get things to work right, and I do paintings. I don't do them officially or anything, so I've been meaning to set up like a Etsy or something and sell the ones that I actually do. But this is me we're talking about, and I'm about as, you know, proactive as... I'm not proactive. I'm a hermit crab that does nothing on a regular basis. I say that sarcastically. But I do commissions when people ask, and I'll put them together. You let me know. Like I said, I've been meaning to set up like an Etsy or something, and then like selling paintings or commissions are always a little bit difficult when you put it on certain things, but yes, you do. Because I send out the paintings, little ones. I don't generally do characters. Landscaping is kind of my forte. Is that the word I'm looking for? I've been trying to expand on my artwork stuff, but it takes forever. I get so frustrated. I'm sure my artwork is fine, but I get so frustrated. Maybe I'll do that after the holidays. That's right. Oh, what? What was that? I've never seen that wild pop up before. My drawing skills are, I don't say iffy, they're alright. There's just you have to put some practice into actually like doing drawings and stuff. I get so frustrated so easily. It's my downfall. This one is for all of those people. This rant is for all of those people that had those parents that like if you didn't do something right the first time, they would like freak out and like do it for you. That was me growing up. My parents were very much like that. So now I have kind of like a perfectionism complex. It's great. I'm glad you guys like them. I've been meaning, like I said, I've been meaning to make more and sell them, and I really like doing them. They get a little expensive if I'm not doing anything with them, honestly. Maybe I'll set something up and you guys can purchase some and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, Mayor asked for one. I said, I need to work on it. I'm out of canvases. I got my paint though. Finally, that came in the mail. One of my friends asked for one for... one of my friends asked for one for his parents for Christmas, which is fine. And specifically asked for a meadow in the spring. Now you have like kind of like an idea of what that looks like. Green fields, lots of flowers. Something about it just hasn't worked out at all. Like, I don't know what it is, but I've been struggling with it and I've just failed several times. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. That's awesome. Make sure they don't get damaged. I do seal them too, by the way, so they shouldn't get damaged by like sunlight or anything. They should last a while, and they shouldn't yellow. Obviously, I've never had a painting for long enough for it to yellow, but it shouldn't yellow. So there you go. I'm building a battery set down here so we can actually get some oxygen, because I'm noticing that is not good, guys. I don't have any oxygen. Let's build that there. Okay, go. That way you guys don't die. You know, I've never really cared too much if I've gotten big on YouTube. I mean, it would make things a lot easier. But, you know, when I quit my job, which, full disclosure, I was about ready to punt somebody with an axe into their skull. It was not good. It was very awful. But when I quit my job, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to end up doing. So I've kind of been doing odd jobs and stuff and just, you know, just to make ends meet. I want to figure out really where my heart is. Because I always feel like things are just so much better if you actually enjoy what you're doing. But I do have the privilege of having a husband that, you know, pays all the bills for me, and I just have to take care of all the little stuff. Yeah, 5 years! I can't believe it's been 5 years. I really can't. Thank you. Come on, build oxygen faster. My heart's on YouTube. YouTube is a cruel mistress. Like, honestly, that's like the biggest issue with YouTube is just, oh my gosh, like the demonetization stuff, the ad stuff is like nonsensical sometimes. Of course, this is nothing that you guys haven't heard, I'm sure, from other, you know, other YouTubers, but I just wish that YouTube was a little bit more creator friendly these days, and it really hasn't been. People, like, managers make or break jobs, and I completely, I can relate. I can't say I completely understand because I'm sure it's a different circumstance, but definitely have been in situations where it's like, you know, this person is obviously not working with me. I need to choose a different research. I want to go this way. There we go. You know, this person's not working with me. They may be like sabotaging me. Had that happen. I had a great time with the manager. Well, he was not a manager, but he was somebody I was working for. Kind of weird how it all works, but decided that it was my fault that everything was happening, even though I'd only been there for like 6 months. It's all my fault, guys. Just in case you were unaware. All my fault. It's awful. These are bristle blossoms, by the way, and we probably won't be able to use them, but they should be. Yep, look at all that. That is floral scent, and it'll make certain dupes sick. It's always really fun. Oxygen. Oxygen is not included, and we're kind of in a troublesome place. The dark blue is places where it's breathable, but kind of not. This is barely breathable, so we really need to work on that. Come on, guys. Come on, oxygen, flow upwards. That's always, you know, and I think the issue, though, is like, oh, he may not have done anything to me personally, but when they do that to customers, can you really trust them? Like, at the end of the day, like, are you really sure that they wouldn't screw you over, too, on the other, you know, if something happened? Managers can be so awful. They really can. I'm just glad I was able to leave. And I kind of thought about going back. But I just don't know. A lot of the bureaucracy and stuff that, you know, full disclosure, worked for the government, federal government. You guys, I'm sure have seen on like television, and you've heard the whole, you know, seen what's going on with all that stuff, and it's pretty, what? Oh, we don't have a supercomputer. Like, what is going on? I don't have a supercomputer. We'll get there. This is just me reminiscing and whining at this point. I do have 2 degrees. I don't know what I would do if I went back to, like, find a, I don't know, like an office job or something. Definitely don't want to go into statistics. With my mathematician background, oh my gosh. That's what they wanted. Anybody who was like, oh, you've got a math degree, can you do statistics? No, I can't. I hate statistics. Statistics are the worst. Oh, people leave jobs like that a lot. We actually, I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen. Mare. Customer service is probably the worst. People are really, really... Like, they don't treat people very well. When you're in customers... Not the customer service rep, but people who call for customer service often don't treat, you know, people very well. And it's really kind of sad. I don't know why people are like that. I don't want to say humans are often trash, but they are. And of course, it's always the good ones that leave. That seems to be a pretty reoccurring theme. It's always the ones that you don't want to leave that leave. Is that snoring down here that I heard? I think the little baby bugs and stuff will actually snore, which is absolutely adorable, by the way. How are we doing? Oxygen is flowing upwards. Slowly, but surely. We're gonna need more power. Unlimited power. Actually, we're gonna need anger handling. I wish you get in trouble. It's not fair. I'm not too angry these days. That's probably a good thing. Yay! Congratulations, Mary. Your strength raised to 1. Glad this isn't D&D. You wouldn't be doing much. Oh, we have our first polluted water. Let's move that over here. Like, stat, before that becomes a problem. See, it's creating polluted oxygen. Gross. Oh, it ended up being polluted oxygen here. Dang it. Well, we'll put a deodorizer in there eventually. Wait, we have to research deodorizer. Gas? Liquids? Gases? Is it in here? I can never remember where the deodorizer is. Power? No. Solid? Material? Nope. Yeah, finally, it took a little bit of time to get there on Atelier Sophie. It's a fun little distraction, I have to say. I am ready for the season. Winter is here. All the holidays are here. I don't know what it is about November, but I think we've got, is it Veterans Day? We've got a holiday coming up very soon. And then we've got Thanksgiving and then Christmas and oh my gosh. I liked it. I love that series. Yes, it is Veterans Day. November 11th. That's coming up. We have that day, or well, my husband has that day off. A lot of my friends are going out of town that week. I'm gonna move all of my stations down here. It was a fun little series. It's really calming. I think that's my favorite thing about that series. I'm going to deconstruct all of this. And there's a new one coming out, Atelier Ryza? I want to say that's what it's called. Don't quote me on that. It's supposed to be... Actually, I don't know too much about Ryza. I was about to say it's about to be something, but no, I can't recall off the top of my head what it's supposed to be. Oh, Leon, she's so spicy. She's such a fun character. But, oh, printables are available. What do we got here? I got a pufflet, some people, and some oxlight. I'm gonna print out the oxlight. It should... It does. It actually does give off oxygen. Good. That'll be very helpful for our oxygen-less area. I don't know. I'm actually kind of interested in playing some of the other series because people come back. And in one of the series, Oscar comes back as a teenager. Like a later teenager. I think he comes back, he's like 17, I think. And he's like thin and he's been traveling around. It's very interesting. And the other characters are in other Atelier games as well. It's very cool. A new Pokemon anime. So I've heard a little bit about Ash, I want to say retiring, but I haven't looked too much into the rest of it. I think I heard the new main character's name was Go. kind of read that on somewhere. One of the video game pages that I follow. I'm very curious. I mean, like, I haven't watched any of the new Pokemon stuff. Occasionally we watch it if we went places. But I'm very curious to see what they're gonna do with that. I am kind of glad Ash is retiring. He's my age now. Like, Ash, you've been at it for years. Come on, man. Either figure it out or move on. Does he come? Of course he comes back. Are you really surprised we could never get rid of Ash, even though, you know, we've been trying to? Okay, gonna start with making sure this research station gets done. I think I need more power over here. Gonna need another manual generator. And there is a battery in here. I wonder if I can get to that. No, because there's chlorine in here. What's in here? Carbon dioxide? Why is there so much chlorine? Guys, Misty and Brock. Brock was something. Favorite characters, of course, had to have been Team Rocket. I think James was my favorite. Jean, if you get stuck down there, I'm gonna be mad. I was about to say, you can't fit down there. James had this like really weird habit. If you look at like the different Pokemon he picked up, he would just ask. He's like, hey, you wanna come along? Pokemon would just go along with him. That's not evil. You can't have your bad guys be better than your good guys. Like, seriously. Okay, this isn't bad. This is not bad. And it looks like we're making enough oxygen. So we're good there. We are almost done. The Joker is your hero? From Persona 5 or from the new movie? I saw... Who sent that to me? A friend of mine sent us not the same people. Well, it kind of is the same people. Because they're clones and they're all the same. So, figure that one out. The new movie, I haven't seen it. Somebody sent me a picture from Persona 5 of all the characters running except for Joker, and that Joker from the movie was in place of the Persona 5 Joker, which is actually very amusing. And it oddly worked together. It was weird. Oh, whoops, did I just disconnect the food from... I did. Okay, I don't want to do this, but this is what we're gonna do. And we're gonna deconstruct these guys. I was never really interested in watching the Joker movie. The Joker has never been my favorite, like, criminal in the Batman universe. But it looked really good. I'm actually more interested to see the new Batman movie. Given the people that they're currently hiring, I'm very interested to see how it works. Food is overrated. They are duplicants. Actually, we're running low on calories. We need to... Oh, we actually do have Lice Loaf. That's good. They'll survive for a little bit. Are you guys gonna build, or are we just not... We're just not doing that today? Come on, bring the power. Are you kidding me? You're going out of the way to finish that. I'm gonna set this to priority 9 so that they get that done. Who got an attribute increase? Jean, science raised to 3. I do. That was a fun game. I need to get back into that. It's kind of weird because there's so many games coming out that are like this. I want to play all of them. It's a huge issue. That was such a fun game. It was a very dark game from what I understand. Kind of, you know, kind of got a glimpse into that, but I did some reading on it and, well, it gets worse. So much worse. Our research is done. Okay, I got the deodorizer. That's what I wanted. Now the next thing I want to go for is the park sign. That'll make my guys harder. Yeah, I wasn't aware it was such a dark game when I started looking into it, and then I was like, oh, okay, well that's a little, oh. Well, the clean water is now mixed with the dirty water. All right. It was, I don't know. She kind of, I guess she had it coming. I'm just kidding. But it seems like it's pretty common to lose people in that game, and that's just how it is. So, I don't know. The end game on that is apparently insane, so... Much like this game, you have to have some idea of what you're doing, which I don't, so that's even better. All I hear is wings. That's not where I wanted that game. Let's try that again. And we're going to deconstruct those two. Definitely interesting if you just want to go and like look at some of the stuff you run across at the end of the game. I do not understand that game at all. It's weird. But I'm weird, so it all works out. I bought Surviving Mars, speaking of games that are interesting and not so much dark or anything, but that I would like to play. Surviving Mars is kind of like City Skylines is by Paradox. It's by somebody else and Paradox published them. Kind of like City Skylines. And the other game that's coming out that I'm really excited about is Planet Zoo, guys. Surviving Mars is good? Yeah. I was playing a little bit of it. I didn't get too far into it, but I was really enjoying it. So I want to continue playing that. And I'm just very excited. I'm just so excited about Planet Zoo. That is exactly not what I wanted to have happen, but here we are. So everything is wet now. Stop! Stop! Okay, we get the point. Oh gosh darn it. Cancel. At least it's water. And not polluted water. Listen to them complain. I would love to do a Pokemon playthrough. I would have to do one on Switch though. My 3DS, my modded 3DS does not necessarily like to connect to computers. It tends to blank out while I'm playing, so that's one of the biggest reasons why I haven't done one. But anything that comes to Switch in the future, I will definitely consider doing. And actually, January, one of the games that I have been waiting for so long for them to move over to Switch, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, regardless of the current, what Atlas is currently doing. Kind of want to play that for you guys on stream. That's a good question. I actually don't know. It should be okay. I'm mid 3 houses right now. You have 4, so for 3 houses you have 4 playthroughs. The first playthrough would probably be fine, but the second playthrough and beyond would be probably one of the quickest playthroughs that I've ever done. It's very, that would mostly just be, it's like some story occasionally, and then mostly just like talking with your house members. Can you not do this game? It is a good game though, and I would highly suggest it. If you like Fire Emblem anyway. New principles are available. I don't think anyone's ever gotten hit for a Pokemon playthrough. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me. But usually Nintendo gets uppity if they find out that you're using a emulator though. So that's one thing you do have to be careful about. I don't know what their problem is with emulators. Probably because they're releasing everything on Switch and that would cut into their money. Are they? I know there was, or they're not okay with... So streaming was weird because there was some weird limitations to it. I was reading their... stuff like a few months ago. I don't know if it's changed, but they were still had some weird limitations. So it was easier, like Let's Plays were okay or better. I can't say it was like great, but it was also not terrible. Because like I said, they have to protect their bottom line, and apparently their bottom line is anything that makes money. And if you're in the way at all, you have to, you know, go away. I don't know what the weird stuff with streaming was about. I don't remember. It's been too long, guys. I don't actually remember. I actually don't know what games are on Switch for Pokemon. There's several fancy looking ladies in the dress. There's the marriage for in that game was very underwhelming for me, in all honesty, because it ends up being like you get into a relationship pretty much the last 5 minutes of the game, so you don't really get much out of it. But just the watching everybody interact with each other is hilarious, because you can have social links with people who just don't get along. And then there's the one guy with with no eyebrows, Hubert. This is a good game. This is a very, very good game. What else? Yeah, Tokyo Mirage Sessions is coming out in January. We own the Link to the Past. We got the new version of that, the one on Switch. What else has come out recently? I have Let's Go Pikachu. There was so much controversy behind that stupid game, you know, where people were so frustrated that they removed just some of the mechanics. I'm so glad they removed where you have to fight wild Pokemon. It was my least favorite thing of that game. My husband wants to play Sword. Shield? Sword. One of the two. And now he wants me to play the other one because he's never played a Pokemon game before. Let's see, what other games have come out recently that I would absolutely possibly love to play? The World Ends With Us. I have to figure out how that one works with the motion controls. That's a really good game. What else? I actually don't know. Shadow Pokemon. I still play Pokemon Go occasionally, and they've got all of the weird Team Rocket Shadow Pokemon that like they glow purple when you catch them. It's the only reason I do any battling in that game, otherwise I just catch Pokemon, I don't do anything else. Which I think is why they introduced that. Yeah. Yes, they are. And then you use like purifying stuff on them, and you don't use them because they're like stuff that you already have evolved, so it's kind of whatever. I don't play too much Pokemon Go because that requires leaving the house. I know I'm not, like, this might sound kind of weird, but I really like the giant versions of the Pokemon in the newest edition because I kind of want a giant Eevee. Like, it's a 4-story Eevee and it's adorable and it's fluffy and I would bury myself in its fur. I don't care what anybody else says, thinking, you know, oh, it's a gimmick. Yeah, but it's adorable and I want one. And that's how you sell me on stuff. I'm not that difficult of a person, right? So soft and fluffy. There's some adorable pictures. Well, then there, Meowth, you can get the one that's, Meowth is like this really, really long cat. It's long cat. It's just, that's what Meowth becomes. The Emerald remake, is that ever gonna happen? Like, really? We've been waiting for that one for a while. I think I own Red and Blue on every single DS make that I have. That was the first game I played too. I need to make food. I got that the first year it came out. There we go. That's the other game I was thinking of. Thank you, Catherine. I have Catherine, and I kind of want to play Catherine, for the channel, but this is kind of up there with Vampire the Masquerade because there is some like content that's suggested, and that totally borks the whole monetization thing up, so it's like annoying. The puzzles are so much fun though, by the way. One of my favorite things. I've considered it. I'd have to move the PlayStation 4 into my office. Well, yes. But there is something to seeing a giant, like, long a cat meows. Looks terrifying. I know everybody was excited about the Charizard, but there's the fat Pikachu is absolutely adorable as well. Kind of want one of those. Are we not making enough oxygen? No, we're not. All right. Let's build another one of these. I don't remember playing too much Pokemon Shuffle. Personally. Nothing against it, just didn't play much of it. Yes. I like Ponyta anyway. It's adorable. Is there anything else that's coming out? Oh, The Witcher 3 came out on Switch also. My husband bought it because there's either two things. You either play like multiplayer games or certain things that are on Steam on the computer, and then everything else is played on Switch. I don't think we've touched our PlayStation 4 to play PlayStation 4 other than like Catherine. Eevee. It's just Eevee is so adorable, right? It can't just be me. He's cute and fluffy and I don't know, I want to snuggle him. It's just what I want to do. I need more Pokemon plushies is what I need. I've got Vincent and Koromaru and Morgana and a slime from Dragon Quest, but no Pokemon plushies. I think that needs to be changed. Especially since I keep seeing them on the Pokemon Twitter. You keep posting them and it's infuriating. Let's turn this off and turn this on. I'm gonna need you guys to actually do things, by the way. Sheep plushies. just sheep. Nothing else, just sheep. No real reason. The Vincent sheep plushie was adorable. Mare? What the hell was that about? Poke MMO stream? I don't know if I could play an MMO for Pokemon. I guess technically Pokemon Go is an MMO. That I don't pay attention to anybody. Which one? Catherine? I beat the original Catherine. I need to go sit and play Catherine and actually just beat it because I want to see the ending for Rin. I'm very, very curious about Rin. I know what the twist of the story is, but I still want to play that. Okay, if I did a WoW stream, it would just be me fishing for like 2 hours. And also, you know, it would be like probably bombed by people who are angry about the whole Blizzard thing. I would love to play Persona Q or Q2, but it's just because it's on 3DS, I can't. Because of the stupid freaking, yeah. Yeah. Rin is an interesting character. I actually like the additions that they made. Catherine is a fun game. I love the puzzles. I wish my modded 3DS worked so much better with computers. I don't know what its problem is. Something's like loose inside or it's too tight. I'm not entirely certain. It works, but if you move too much, then it doesn't work anymore. What other games are coming out or have come out recently? I know Persona 5 Royal's coming out next year. Yes, it is a good game. It really is. One of my favorites, actually. I didn't think about it until, you know, when it was re-released on Steam. And I was kind of like, oh, I don't really know. And then they released the remastered edition. I was like, oh, yes. Yeah, Persona Q2 with, what was her name? Almost 6? Yes, it is. I got 10 minutes till 3. And my husband said he was going to be home before 2, and he's not here, which tells me that he got busy at work. I really need you guys to do this. If I could get this done. I would like to stream next week, next Wednesday. Mondays have been kind of weird because we've been having holidays on Mondays, so I haven't been, like, around. Yes! Kotone. She's fun. I like her character because they make the male character to be very, withdrawn, I guess is the best word for it, and she's very bubbly. But she was universally hated when that game came out. Because she kind of does break the game with her, it breaks Persona 3 with her ending if you get what's-his-face from Shinji from dying. I actually have a keychain of him that I found while we were in Japan. I'm so jealous that Japan gets all of these really cool things that we don't. I actually have a video coming. I haven't done it yet because I'm still waiting on one of the pieces of a piece of Persona 5 artwork from Germany, of all places. And I'm really excited for it, but I have to wait for the frame to get here before I can actually finish that video. I'm super excited for it. It's really cool. Oh, I don't have to do this yet because we don't have plumbing and stuff like set up. Okay, how are we doing with oxygen? As long as my guys aren't dying, I'm not gonna complain too much, but we really do need to make a little bit more oxygen here. She's one of my favorite characters. I would love to see a remastered Persona 4 with a female protagonist, but I don't foresee that happening. Aw. That's right. I sent you one of those. I hope you liked all that stuff. You know, when you go to Japan, and I think the biggest thing when you do when you go to Japan is you pick up souvenirs. And I've been watching videos recently, because of course I have, of people who have done souvenir shopping in Japan. I want to go back and buy more stuff, and not for me necessarily, just because it's just so cool. I think everybody should have some of the stuff that they have. They have so many stores in Tokyo that are all gaming related, and it's amazing. There's a few other videos I should do of some of the stuff that we picked up from Japan, thinking about it, that I just never got around to making because apparently I'm a slacker. Somebody has Mare has food poisoning. $50. Send a box. I'll create a Patreon for a month. You can just set it up. It'll be like, I don't know how much it'll be. I can get all sorts of things. I want to go. I don't know what we're going to be doing. I don't know what we're going to be doing the next time we go. We talked about going to, because my husband's family lives in Okinawa. That's where he was born, actually. And yeah, I actually, it wasn't, I wasn't recently, but I think you'd mentioned that to me, and I did not know that until I went and looked, which is very, very cool. I love his voice actor. He's actually really good. We're gonna go to Okinawa, and it's gonna be a little different than what we've done in the past to go see my husband's family there. Well, it depends, because we're trying to take his mother, actually. And y'all know how family gets when you try and do things. That actually might be my husband now. I need to watch some more One Piece. I'm not too far in the series. Not decently far, but there's still a lot that I haven't seen. Of course, it is a very, very long lasting series. It's a lot of fun. Speaking of whom, just walked in the door. We'll run for a few more minutes here. And we'll call it quits at 3. I'll be back on Wednesday. I have no idea what he has, but it's lots of ruffling out in the living room, and I'm curious. I don't know what else I want to play on stream. I think if I can get... I don't have it set up so that my Switch can be streamed, but it is something that I want to do. Oh. Well, thank you. Much appreciated. And also... Oh, snack. It's delicious. I completely forgot that my husband said he was going to go to Starbucks after work today and bring us home a snack. And then we're going to be playing WoW today. We totally are. Last... Oh, I think All Hallows End is going to be starting, so I don't know. Maybe I'll stream something like that. That would be fun. I don't want it to be bombed by all the stuff, like the political stuff that's going on, which is one of the reasons why we have not done that. Why I have not done that. I'm sure you understand. That name sounds really familiar, but it's not bringing a face to mind. That is hot. Oh. Give me a voice. Do they have a particular voice actor? Or do you know, do they do the voice of somebody else? I would really... Oh. Mary's got food poisoning. I'm sorry, Mare. I'll look it up after the stream. Let's see what, let's see there. I'm sure I know who that is. It's just not ringing a bell right now. Which happens. It's not... it's just a thing with me. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Now I know who you're talking about. Mare's getting everybody sick here. Oh, let's take a quick look at the germs as he touches things. Germs. Germs. Look at Mare. Mare is germy. Right. Yes, I know who you're talking about now. Oh my god, look at all these germs. Mare! You're so germy. You just keep getting germier and germier. You have 27,000 germs on you. Also, there's no sound right now because I'm in a menu right now, which is awesome. Good job, Mare. Another skill point earned. Ramen. Let's give him cooking. I don't spoil. I'm sure I'll remember if I looked it up. Yes, I can. I don't know if you can. Hang on. You! Stop moving. Yes, you can change their name at any time. It doesn't really matter. The names, I mean, because... I don't know if I should spoil this. It's not really a spoiler. Kind of like how the game works. Most anime have something sad that happens, so... And then you have, like, Elfenlied. That is... Don't watch that anime. It's a great anime. It's a great manga, too. But it's, like, the most depressing thing on the face of the planet that I've ever seen. But these guys are actually clones of the people who were researching them. So... take that into mind. Name them after my subs. Who should I name Jean after? I should name Jean. You know, we'll leave Jean alone for now. And next time we'll name him, depending on who shows up. I have a ramen. Do we need 2 ramens? I'm getting confused. I'm gonna name them all Mare. They are all clones of Mare. I mean, just Mare, Mare, and Mare. Okay, looks like everybody's gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna call it quits since my husband came home and go see what he's doing. Noodles. I'm gonna name him Noodles. That's a name. Actually, you know what? I think there actually is a clone named Noodle, so that's interesting. I'm impressed. The 100% for some of those is, especially for Persona 3 Fez, is insane. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I'm gonna definitely come back next week. I think I want to continue playing this, but kind of depends on what happens. I actually want to go back through Persona 3 and play the male protagonist. Maybe I'll do that next year. Kind of do that on the side, kind of squeeze that into some of the work, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that happens for him that obviously doesn't happen for the female main character. So I think Wednesday, probably, maybe Monday, we'll really kind of go with it, but I do want to stream at least once next week. I want to do Fez. I have to figure out, I've never played Fez. It's on the PS3? 4? So I've never played it, but I played the male protagonist on Portable. There's some differences. I think Fez is the epilogue, which Portable doesn't have. So we'll talk about it. I want to just get through the next couple months. So, all right, I'm gonna call it quits. Thank you all so much for watching. I apologize for just pulling the plug here, but I will see you all later. Twitter, Discord, that's where I will be. So chat with you guys there. Bye. Guess I'm not